We're here today on Inside the Chiefs, presented by Hy-Vee, as we're in the Converse Club here at Tozer Park. I'm Nathan Baliva, voice of the Chiefs. I'm joined on our first Inside the Chiefs with Hy-Vee by R.J. Dennard, who's our first baseman. Off to a great start. Thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Glad to be here.
We're going to go a little inside info here for our fans on this segment. And let's start off and talk about road trip. We just came off a road trip to Wisconsin. We're getting ready for another longer one to Fort Wayne and Lake County. Let's go inside that bus. When we get on the bus and we're getting ready to leave, we left at 7 a.m. last week. We're probably leaving even earlier next week. What's that bus trip like for you and some of the guys?
Yeah, a lot of guys are watching movies on their iPads, stuff like that. Can't do it. I get car sick, so I'm trying to just listen to music, trying to sleep as much as I can. Sleeps doesn't happen very often on there, but you're just trying to listen to music, trying to relax, and trying to stay as loose as you can, because you have to get off the bus that day. Usually that's the thing about league baseball. You're playing that day, so you gotta make sure you're able to stay loose the best way you can. Try not to get too stiff, but that's kind of what I'm trying to do on the bus ride.
Probably toughest for that day starting pitcher. They got to get off the bus and get going right away.
I can't imagine. I play first base, and I can't imagine having to go out there and throw 120 pitches, whatever they're going to go out and throw, and having to sit on the bus for 6-7 hours on the bus.
As we go on these bus trips, is there somewhere you're looking forward to seeing in the league that we're going to head to?
I don't even really know, like, some of the places we're going to. I think Fort Wayne is one of the really cool stadiums.
Right.
I don't want to play somewhere like close to Notre Dame, that kind of thing.
That's South Bend.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm looking forward to that one. Those are two of the ones I've been kind of looking forward to.
When you guys are down in the clubhouse, it's 2 hours before game time. Batting practice is over. How do you go about getting ready? Are you listening to music? Are you watching something? Are you relaxing? What's your prep?
Yeah, we go in there. We have our pregame meal today. Didn't look too hot. Ordered Jimmy John's. A bunch of guys did. But like today, Junior's pitching. There's one big stereo in there that our club just bought us. And whoever's starting pitching that day has got the music. So right now it's got a fiesta going on in there. It's loud. It's some music. Nobody knows what's going on except the Latin players. But that's what's going on right now.
Well, see, you guys get your music during batting practice
Right.
as hitters, and a lot of time it's a local radio station.
Right.
So I think today it was country music on. So then I guess if it's a Latin guy pitching, they get their music for that 45 minutes to set up. So it evens out.
They have their 2 hours of music. So yeah, they're. You could hear it all throughout the locker room, and I was coming up the stairs on the second floor. I could still hear the music playing.
Every clubhouse I've been in, as I've been doing this, there's one thing that's a constant, and that's a deck of cards.
Right.
There's some games going on somewhere.
Right.
You can walk in, you might not know what's going on, but you guys do.
Yeah, there's always. I think there was 2 games going on while I was down there in the music and everything. But yeah, every day there's going to be 2 or 3 card games going on all the time.
You're a Georgia guy. Grew up in Georgia, right in that little, I was looking it up, right in that little triangle of Atlanta, and where University of Georgia is, and also Augusta. So you got all that going. What was that like for you growing up there? I would imagine as a baseball fan, growing up as a Braves fan, growing up as a Bulldogs fan, right in that area.
Huge Braves fan. Bulldogs, not so much.
Not so much.
Not
okay.
so much. Big Tech fan. There's nothing I got good to say about University of Georgia.
All right.
Just
all right.
the hate relationship. But yeah, I love growing up where I grew up. I never got to go to the Masters. It's not a tough ticket. It's not an easy ticket to get. But yeah, I can't complain about where I grew up at. I mean, I always had good weather. Baseball was pretty much, you could play it year round if you wanted to. I played every sport I could, thankfully. Didn't just play one or specialize in one. Yeah, I grew up in a great part of the country. It's a good place to be.
Who were your Braves? Who were your guys growing up as a youngster?
Chipper Jones.
I knew that was going to be the answer.
That's the one.
It's got to be, right?
Chipper Jones and John Smoltz. And I really like Brian McCann. I tried to hit like Brian McCann in high school. I wish I hit a lot more like him. I might be on my career, but that's who I always tried to emulate at play was Chipper and Brian McCann.
And then Armstrong State for you, 39th round draft pick. What was your draft day like?
Ooh, tough. I got a call in the 16th round from the Cardinals. Got me all excited on I guess it was third day. Got all excited. Didn't hear anything back the rest of the day. And me and my fiance now, it was like the 35th round. We're like, so we're just gonna go get something to eat. And I got a call on the way to go eat. And my fiance still says that's the most excited she's seen me after everything we've ever done. So yeah, that's how it worked out for me.
Were you starting to think about what might be next if it wasn't?
Yeah, I mean,
I
I was actually in pharmacy school at South University in Savannah for 3 days before I got drafted. The school started on Monday, first day of the draft, second day of the draft, third day of the draft. I knew it was gonna be the third day if I got drafted. So it was the third day, had my last day orientation. The next day I was getting my white coat for a white coat ceremony. And I had to go, after I got drafted the next day, I had to go, I got to see my white coat, didn't get to put on anything, but I got to see it, and I had to tell everybody, wow, when I was getting drafted. And everybody at school was really cool. They knew kind of what my situation was, so they were all really receptive and understood, so it was pretty neat.
So is that still going to be when baseball's over for you? Is that still going to be the plan?
Yeah, it's a good fallback plan, depending on how long I play baseball and stuff. But that was baseball and pharmacy. That's two things I always love. So that's definitely a good backup plan.
Very nice. And then as you get going into things here with the Chiefs, already off to a good start. You're on the first player poster giveaway, which by the time this airs, we will have given the poster away. But what did you think of that poster when you saw it?
It's awesome. Even better than my parents just flew in Thursday, and they're going to be here Sunday, so they'll get to see all. They actually saw. I got some extras, and they got to see them yesterday. I thought it was really neat. It's really an honor. It's a super cool poster, and I hope it was a good turnout for Sunday for all that stuff.
Yeah, so they're going to get a nice stack of tape back from Georgia, right?
I'm sure
There you go. Now, you growing up, you might have had a Chipper Jones poster up on the wall at home, and now, some kids in Peoria are going to have an RJ Dennard poster hanging up on their wall.
It's very cool.
And then we get them up in the hallway on the stairs. I'm sure you saw the guys from last year, so that was good too, and get that all set. So as we get rolling here, we'll finish up on this segment, but what kind of goals do you have for the season?
I mean, you're just trying to make it through a full season. That was a goal that I had going in the off season. I had to lose some weight, just make sure my body was going to be able to make it through a full season. So just kind of seeing, like I've never played a full season before, like it's 140 games, however many games it is. Just seeing kind of how your body reacts to playing so many games, what you can and can't do to make sure the next day you're as fresh as you can possibly be. So I mean, goals are, I want to hit for power just from where I play at. I want to hit. Me personally, I've never been a guy that wants to hit for a low average and a lot of power. I've always wanted to put ball in play, that kind of stuff. So. I mean, goals are definitely hit somewhere around the 300 mark, hit your doubles, hit your home runs when you can, and the good amount of RBIs. I mean, that's pretty much the goal at first base.
All right, lightning round time here as we finish up. I'm going to start with the baseball question, and we're going to go away from it. First time you see the shift against you, what do you think?
Hit third base as hard as I could, and that's tough to do, really tough to do.
You mentioned other sports that you played outside of baseball. What's your favorite?
Football.
What position?
Quarterback.
Oh, all right. We got a lot of quarterbacks down in that clubhouse. We need to have a throwing competition. Some of you guys, and Beck was a Georgia guy too. So, quarterback, you guys ever run across each other?
We were actually talking this year about it. We actually were in one of the same quarterback camps, and we think we're in the final round of the Top Gun competition. I actually won. If he was the other guy, I won. But I won. I think there was three different camps, but we were both in the finals of the same camp that we were in, and possibly we faced each other in the finals. So it's cool.
Very nice. Favorite music?
Country.
Favorite artist?
Garth Brooks.
There we go. Now that's a good answer right there. We're going to finish it up. RJ, thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Inside the Chiefs with Hy-Vee here with RJ Dennard. We thank you for watching on the Peoria Chiefs YouTube channel.